proud of how hard our guys played and competed last week. The scores tied going into the fourth quarter, and I knew that we had to find a way, and it was time. And our guys found a way. It was great to see the way we won the game, and how we finished that fourth quarter. So that's definitely something we're going to continue to build on. And knowing that we've got San Jose State's coming in here on a off week this past week, so we know that we're going to see some things that have been a little bit different. So we just got to be prepared and continue to improve this football team.
First up, we have Tom Murphy, the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
Hey, Chad, how's it going?
Hey, Tom.
Hey, you just mentioned things that are a little bit different with San Jose State. Could you elaborate on that? What you might see that you hadn't seen much of this year?
Well, they're a big pressure team, very multiple defensively, 4 down and some odd. They're based out of an odd front, but they do a lot of really good things as far as disguising their pressures and the coverages on the back end. And we know that they had some busts in the first couple of weeks that led to some points. And we've obviously with a week off, you get a chance to go back and work on fundamentals and there's probably a few pressures that we haven't seen them run over the last couple of years. But yes, we got to be prepared. We got to be prepared for everything that they can bring with us.
Yeah, I'm wondering what you thought of how Ladarius Bishop played after he came in for Brown last week, and how comfortable you'd be if those guys maybe were splitting reps or what have you. And also an update on Monteric and your linebackers, please.
I think that Dede came in and did a good job. He obviously provides some depth there for us. He'll continue to improve. He's just a young player that has got a big future ahead of him. I thought he made a couple of really good plays on the ball on our sidelines late in the game, and obviously the scoop and score was definitely a big deal for him, big confidence boost. But linebackers bumper pool worked out yesterday. Davion McClure was obviously continues to get a lot of reps, as well as Grant Morgan. And, Hayden Henry right now, we'll check him today to see. He's questionable today. But we'll just that's kind of where we're at with our backers.
Next is Bob Holt, the Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
Hey, Chad, how you doing?
Hey, Bob.
I just had a couple more questions about Ricky Stromberg. You said the other day he has a mean streak, and Dustin had said that in camp, I think, too. When you guys say he has a mean streak, what do you mean by that exactly?
Well, I just think he's a really physical football player that's aggressive. He doesn't let the moment get too big for him. Going in fall camp, going against some of the seniors and experienced guys up front. I mean, he never backed down. So I think that's and he's just a tough kid.
And I guess he was committed to Tulsa. But he said yesterday he probably, if you guys hadn't offered, he was probably going to go to OU as a gray shirt, I guess. But what was it about him that caused you guys to offer him kind of late in the process? And then, are you surprised? I mean, did you expect him to come in and start? I assume you probably didn't.
Well, as far as coming in and starting, I don't think anybody could have projected that. But I do feel, and I've said it last year as we went through our signing class, I thought that he may be one of the biggest surprises in our signing class, because everywhere I went over in Tulsa and around the city over there, they all spoke heavy and highly of Ricky, and they talked about him and how physical he is, how that he was one of the best offensive linemen in Tulsa, and obviously playing for Union High School. I mean, he played in a great program, so we know he's well coached. But when I went around and talked to the other coaches, I kind of had that gut feeling. I thought, well, is he a little undersized for us? But then you just cannot, you can't overlook what others people say about him and how hard he plays all the time. And so and so we went on him, and we're very thankful we did.
And you're talking about other high school coaches in the area.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
Next, we'll go to Nate Allen.
Hi, Clary. How much gains did he make in the weight room as far as being a factor this year compared to those last two?
Well, I think Ty is continued to change his body, and I think that really has shown up through the winter conditioning into spring, gaining the strength, gaining the flexibility, the understanding of how to take care of your body in the recovery mode aspect of it. So I think that's been a huge addition, and is part of the reason why he's playing as well as he is.
How big is it, too, as far as just his confidence in the snaps, as far as being able to do everything now, as opposed to having to work so hard in it last year?
Well, I think because of, he's matured an extra year, he's more comfortable with our system. He's more comfortable with Coach Fry and what we're asking him to do, and I think overall just the comfort level has allowed him to relax and play fast.
Thank you.
We have another from Tom Murphy, Arkansas Democrat-Gazette.
Dad, I got a two-part here. How did the offensive line grade out for you last week, and maybe was it one of the better grades that they've gotten? And also, the backs. How well do you think that group of guys maximized the lanes that were available to them on Saturday?
Well, first of all, with our offensive line, that is one of the better games that they've graded out as a whole. And, they continue to improve, which was good to see. You had one TFL. We gave up one sack. And so, a great first down production. So that's a credit to a lot of things, but it starts with our offensive line. I think our ability to throw the football helped our run game immensely. I think that it allowed our running backs to be able to be able to see the running lanes a little clearer. So I think it all worked hand in hand.
Okay, and also the news came out yesterday at Colorado State about Colin Hill, and it was an ACL for him, his third. And just your thoughts on the kid. He already had that twice, and how you feel about that guy.
Yeah, just very, very sad for him and for his team. And I reached out to Coach Bobo, and it's very unfortunate. And after watching the play and with Joe, and Joe was just sick about it too. But Joe being tripped and going down, it's just very unfortunate. And this young man is a great talent. He's one of the better passers that we would see all year long. It's very, 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 very sad for this young man.
Okay, thanks, Jeff.